Uh, yeah, I'm John Bombs.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on?
Yeah, baby.
Is it on?
Hopefully.
Where's yours?
Right here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to MTU Esports. Today, our MTU Huskies are going to be taking on Seton Hall University in the Rocket League Play-Fi League. My name is Jake Rundle.
And I'm Caleb DeVilbus. Welcome. Moving into the weekly schedule for the week here, we've got last Friday, MTU Esports Smash team took a 2-1 victory over the Butler University.
And the day after, on Saturday, a clean 2-0 sweep over Wayne State College.
Little bit closer than expected, but Smash locked in and took Game 2 cleanly. On Monday, League of Legends took a 2-0 victory over the University of Northern Iowa's team.
And today, we've got Rocket League versus Seton Hall. And tomorrow, on Wednesday, we're going to be our Overwatch team is going to be playing Alvernia University.
And check in on Thursday to see the Valorant team at MTU take on Auburn University, 7 p.m. Might as well introduce the players here we've got on our teams tonight. For Michigan Tech, we've got Macaron or James, Sonder or Adam, and Adola or Braden.
And for Seton Hall, we've got Decon, I believe, on Gianluca, Prashk on Prayag, excuse me for my pronunciation, Rip Out Trevor, and then Eric Turtles.
Looking forward to seeing the match tonight. Unfortunately, last week, Michigan Tech ended up losing a solid 3-1 to, I believe, I do not remember the team, but that is all right.
I believe in a Rocket League team to take home today's match.
Absolutely.
In a clean 3-0 fashion.
Clean 3-0, quick and easy. Looking forward to the match and getting ready to get right into the action as soon as the teams are ready, just like students here on Michigan Tech campus are getting right back into the action after our October recess.
Yeah, a nice 4-day weekend for us. Never long enough, but it's always good to have a little mental recharge before the tough 4 weeks before Thanksgiving break. When classes start
Absolutely.
picking up, things get crazy. But our MTU Huskies are keeping on that grind. Having matches every day. It's gonna be great.
Indeed, indeed.
I'm excited for Rocket League today. It's been a long time since I played the game, and I'm excited to cast today. I really like watching this game. It's a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see how our Huskies do.
Absolutely. I unfortunately am limited in my experience in the game. I have lost to a 4-year-old. In all fairness, it was my first time playing the game, and it was all that the kid did. But wow,
Yeah.
what a way to get humbled. All right.
Be a little bit rough on the technical terms, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Surely. I did catch a cute little double flip reset last week,
Nice.
and I'm hoping to be able to catch a couple more new techs. I've done a little bit of my homework over the week-long breaks as I was casting last week as well.
Yeah, we'll see how much I recall from many, many years ago. It'll be great. I'm very excited.
It will be a very good time. How are we feeling? Because this is going to be one of the first times I think the team's actually gotten to play together in a while, as last week Sander was unable to be here for a reason.
That's true. He's been out of the action for a couple weeks now, hasn't he?
I think so, yeah. So he's coming back into the action, hoping that he's going to be able to get a little bit of team synergy going on. That's something that the team's been working really hard on, is just kind of trying to coordinate better and make those aggressive plays really, really lethal.
Yeah, they've been hitting that hard in practice lately, and I'm excited to see that come out today in today's game. We'll see the work that Sander's been putting in, the work that Dola's been putting in. This team is very hardworking, and I'm very excited to see what they can pull off today.
Absolutely. Hoping they're going to get to style on their opponents. Just like if you want to spice up your style, you can check out University Images here. University Images is your official headquarters for authentic Michigan Tech Huskies apparel. University owned, university operated. University Images, located in the SDC, or go to bookstore.mtu.edu. That is bookstore.mtu.edu.
Go check it out. They got some great stuff.
Indeed. But should be having the match start up any minute now here.
Yeah, what do you remember from last week in terms of how Michigan Tech played? Are they a more aggressive team, or are they more defensive, kind of wait for things to unfold and then take charge in the later game?
It was a rough time last week. What happened was usually the other team would come out swinging, they'd get a goal, and then Michigan Tech was really struggling to deal with like the keep away play style of the other team there. So I have to guess that they've definitely got a more defensive play style, that they just weren't really sure what to do when they were the ones who had to like take control and make that aggressive plays.
Awesome, awesome.
But if they do get that lead, that was what happened on the game they took, was they got that lead and they kind of gave the other team a taste of their own medicine. And here we are going right into game one. Sander taking control of the ball. Is that
going to be early goal? Ooh, good save by Seton Hall.
And Adola missing the... I don't know the word.
I didn't see it, so I can't help you out there. Oh, and there's a goal for Seton Hall really quick there, right off the corner.
Richard Milley, 82, kind of taking control there after Prash passed the ball.
Yeah, beautiful pass, and just looks like Macaron couldn't get there fast enough. Adola in the back corner. Early goal for Seton Hall, 15 seconds.
True. And let's see if we can't get one back in quick fashion.
There's a first touch from Adola, gets pinched to the right side. Got Macaron up on the wall here. Oh, good take by Seton Hall there. Adola up in the air, bumps it towards the goal. Another bump from Seton Hall out in the way.
In the middle. Oh, got stuck on the corner of the goal there.
Brings it back to middle. Sander trying to get it back over to orange side. Seton Hall able to push it back nice and easy.
There we go.
Seems like a lot of back and forth here.
Great pass from Macaron to Adola. kind of got it on the orange side of the field here, hoping to make something happen. Not quite going to be able to get into position to shoot for a goal there, though.
Yeah, I'm seeing lots of back and forth here. No team really getting huge breakaways. All trying to get it out of the corner. Seton Hall keeps it there, nice and easy. Really bounce off the wall there. Back in the corner.
Oh,
Shot on
from
goal.
Adola.
Nice save by Prashk. Seton Hall struggling to get it out of their corner
And
here.
there's a demo, and boom!
Fantastic corner bump by Adola.
And that's called the John Bomb Special. You see that?
Snuck it right by him.
He was telling me about that, how he loves, like, when you're right up close inside the goal, it just blanks out your screen. And there we are, 3:42 on the clock, going at 1-1.
Back able to even it up really nice and easy there.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of this goes.
We'll see if they play more defensive here in this goal 3.
Oh, maybe
not
looking like it.
Trying to go for that early goal there.
Yeah, no, I really think, like, once you get that... I talked with Adola Braden a little bit, and he said that they'd actually are leaning away from playing that, like, defensive keep-away style because it's really, really hard to play defense for that long, so you got to apply just a little bit of offensive pressure to make the other team think twice.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like it's really easy to, when you're playing aggressive, the other team constantly playing defensive, they're going to make a mistake eventually, and then that's where you get your goals.
Absolutely.
And we see that coming out from the Huskies here. Right in the center there. Richard Milley takes it out.
That's a demo on Adola, but he's going to get right back into position. No, nothing happening here. Ball in the corner.
Ooh, gets shot towards Seton Hall's goal.
Ooh, and oh my goodness.
Right from centered court there.
And I think that's Econ not quite able to save it. Oh, Richard Milley not quite able to make it. And you know what's better than a lead of 1?
A lead of
2. A lead of 2.
Which we don't have yet, but we'll get there.
But that is exactly what Michigan
demo
Tech
on the
is
wall.
going for here.
You don't see those too often. Michigan Tech down 1, but it's still in Seton Hall's corner there.
And
not a lot of pressure being
and
put
Macaron right back into the action after that demo.
Not able to get the corner bump, or the wall bounce, rather.
Bink bonk. Thunder gonna catch that ball.
Dribbling it onto the wall once again, right in the middle. Macaron goes for the goal, hits the crossbar at the very top. We got Decon up in the air. Dola brings it back to Seton Hall side. Oh, just kidding. It's in MTU Huskies corner now.
Yeah, that was just kind of a rough break. It looked like a lot of the players on Tech were just a little bit too low on the boost to kind of keep up that defense.
Boost management is so important in this game because at one hand you're trying to get the ball, you're trying to pass to your teammates up in the air, and they need boost for that. But breakaway, not quite gonna do it.
Not gonna get the double tap.
Right off the corner of the goal. That's such a tough ricochet to kind of predict there.
And Sonder getting control of the ball. Only Decon on the other side of the field to kind of take control back, but take control he does. Fresh out of boost, and great save by Macaron.
Oh, excellent save by Sonder. I thought that was going in from my point of view. Prashk puts it back in the corner, pops it up into the middle.
And
Richard
for
Milley,
everything that Braden was saying about playing that defense for so long is difficult, but here we are playing beautiful defense for down to the last 60 seconds.
Doing really good with this back and forth here. Just keeping it out of the center for their goal, and then putting the pressure on Seton Hall to make that deficit up, because they're down a goal right now.
Yep. The onus is on Seton Hall to make something happen here, and
here we go.
Sonder not wanting that to be the case.
Fantastic positioning. A little bit of some scrambles here. Decon sitting back there. Yep.
Decon's going to beat Sonder to the boost.
Prashk breakaway to the goal. Not quite going to get there. Adola in front. Really good. Ooh, demo there. Macaron shot on goal.
Good shot, or good defense by Prashk, but you can't be playing defense. You've only got 10 seconds, it looks like. And Braden just trying to stall out those last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Maybe a third goal here. Oh, not quite.
1. And if the ball hits ground, that is going to be it.
Yep, no dribble in there. So that's game one to MTU Huskies.
Great start to the match indeed.
Great stuff. Great defense. You were telling me about, how they were playing a little bit back, but they did well, but they also played aggressively. So
Yeah,
I thought that was
absolutely.
great to see from our Huskies today.
Yeah, Sonder playing an incredible game there.
Mhm.
Happy to see him back. You
Yeah.
can say they're rent-free in their opponents' heads. And it's not free, but if you do need a place to rent, check out Bradway Enterprises. Are you a tech student? Do you need to be close to campus? We've got places for that. Find the perfect location, live where you want to live. That's houghtonforrent.com. houghtonforrent.com.
All right. Game two coming up here in just a second. Remind me, this is a best of 5?
I believe so, yes.
All right.
Yeah, yes, because it was a 3-1 last week. So
Perfect.
2 more games, and that's going to be a quick and easy end to the night, I think.
True. Can't wait to see the Huskies take this one home.
Although, I'm sure we're all familiar with the phrase coined caster's curse or commentator's curse, depending.
Oh, looks like we lost connection to the lobby here.
Going to be just a moment as we wait to get reconnected.
Hopefully it won't take too long.
Absolutely.
Seems like Rackley's been having some update troubles the past weeks because they decided to push out their updates in the exact same time we decided to start our stream. So they've been having some bugs with lobbies. So
Yep.
Shouldn't be too much of a delay.
But it looks like we're back and reconnected, and we're just waiting for game 2 to start here. So
we'll see if MTU Huskies kind of keep that aggressive play style here going into game 2, and see what Seton Hall does to kind of adapt.
Absolutely.
See if they can get a bigger lead on us in the start.
Yeah. If you can waste time when you've got the momentum, why bother giving up the momentum?
Exactly.
You just got to be careful not to overextend. And here we are going right into game 2.
First touch goes to Sonder. It's going to, early demo, goes right back to Seton Hall side.
Yep.
Macaron shot on goal, not quite going to get there. Back in the center here, corner touch from Sonder.
Oh,
Macaron, early goal. Fantastic for MTU Huskies. Really good back and forth among the two corners here. I like how they kind of went from side to side, and then Macaron able to kind of side switch on Seton Hall and get that early goal in.
Absolutely.
So more aggressive. I love it.
And that's what we like to see. And ball going to blue side here. Not a favorable kickoff, but making do with anyway. Great control from Tech here. It looks like Seton Hall went for just kind of an uncoordinated attack there.
Mm-hmm. I really like how Michigan Tech is seating themselves right on the corners of the goal, because they know it's going to be coming around the corner. So if they position themselves just right at the wall, right at where the goal starts, they can easily get some defensive saves there.
Absolutely.
And Seton Hall struggling to deal with that a little bit. They're going to have to mix up their game plan a little bit.
Oh, gonna miss the shot there. And I want to call out some of these air dribbles that Tech's been doing. Just really good control of the ball when they've got it under position.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, we got Sonder sitting in goal there, being really careful, trying to keep that 1-goal lead while letting his teammates kind of push the ball up the court.
Absolutely.
Macaron's going to touch this back. Not quite going to get a super hard touch. Back in the center, off the ceiling. Sonder saves it. Amazing. From the top ropes, Richard Milley for a goal.
Another goal for Richard Milley there.
See what Tech was doing there. Like Sonder on the top, just couldn't get there in time. Adola looks like a small overshoot. Evened it up.
Yep. But if we know how Michigan Tech plays when the game's even, this is great news.
It's true. See,
very aggressive play from Adola, but not going to be able to wrest control of the ball from Decon there.
Cross-courted back into Michigan Tech's side. Seton Hall on the wall. Back in the corner. Not going to get too much out of that. Looks like it's going to go all the way back down to orange side. Off the corner. Good air dribble. Not enough boost to put it in, unfortunately. Unable to convert off of a teammate. Prash, really good dribbling down the side there, keeping Macaron. He got revenge for that one.
A little bit of a hiccup there from Macaron, just kind of slowing down, not quite able to get a good touch to send it onto the orange side of the field.
Prash and Adola meeting in the air there. Seton Hall bounces it off the corner. Richard Million unable to get the conversion into the goal there. Sonder.
Good catch from Sonder.
Ooh, unable to get the pass. Macaron just not enough boost to get there.
But also on the
there's
perfect
the
side of
demo.
the team. Good save by Macaron there.
Yeah, it goes way too high off the crossbar. And on 2 minute 30, we're back in the center of the court.
Heading to the orange side of the field, exactly where Tech fans want to see that ball.
Absolutely.
Feels almost like those Dragon Ball Z moments where like people are just like flying in the air, just like clashing.
It does, doesn't it? We aren't seeing a lot of ground dribbling. It's mostly just popping it up in the corner and then hoping you got a teammate there to push it closer towards the goal. Here we see that again. It's way up in the corner, just bouncing back and forth up in the corner there.
Yep. And Decon kind of stopping the ball from getting even out of the corner
Ooh,
there.
Adala, great weight.
Oh, double, triple touch. And Sonder gonna catch the rebound.
That was a fantastic play by Adola, waiting for Decon to land before he goes for the ball, and then keeping it stalling on the corner.
Yep.
Seton Hall kind of clumps up in the middle there, and Sonder goes in for the easy goal.
Looked like Braden almost went for a flip reset there, and then he got it, but he wasn't able to hit the ball with the flip.
It doesn't matter because their team synergy is fantastic.
Absolutely. Ball going right over to Seton Hall's side.
That was a crazy bounce up at the top ceiling there. Went straight down. I thought it was going to go in the goal for a second.
And
Dola with the
bink.
Boosting, trying to get the air goal.
Oh,
ooh, that second touch there.
Not quite going to have enough momentum, but
Sonder takes it in.
And
Adola and Sonder working so well together here. Yeah, look at that. Really good backflip there on the...
Yeah. Looks like both Prashk and Richard Milley went to kind of take the ball out of there, and neither was quite able to get it. And Sonder taking full advantage of that. Tech with a 2-point lead with 1:20 on the clock.
Are we going to see a 3-point lead here? Oh, right off the corner.
Yeah, excellent kickoff, just not quite able to convert.
Sonder bumps it back in. We got Seton Hall on the advantage here.
Good
save by
defense.
Adola. Back in the center. Macaron's going to try to take it. He has no boost, though, so he kind of has to dribble it past Seton Hall.
And Richard Milley going to put a quick stop to that. But 60 seconds on the clock. All you need to do is not get scored on twice.
Adola with the... Ooh,
or...
fantastic air flip.
Boom!
I didn't know he had a flip left. Yeah, look at this. Just...
Oh, he got the reset.
Yeah, perfect bump there. Richard Milley not going to get there in time. That was fantastic.
You have to wonder, did Richard Milley also see his screen go white?
Maybe.
I actually have no clue. I don't know how that...
I think it would for sure. Oh, we got double demo, one on each team there. Adola in the corner. Prash gets it out in the middle there.
Econ taking control. Macaron gonna stop it with the rear of the car.
Great backflip there. Trying to get the pressure on. Prash going to the top ropes here. Great touch, but Macaron in the goal, able to keep it out.
Yep, and you gotta wonder, is there a way out of this for Seton Hall with this little time?
Well, their first goal was in 15 seconds, so ooh, close one there. Under gonna take it out from the ceiling. Yeah, Decon trying to get it back in. Adola's gonna throw it back.
Oh,
early last 5 seconds goal. Yeah, it's not looking good for Seton Hall, and Huskies are just kind of running away with this game too.
Absolutely.
That said, I think they definitely have run away with this game too. I don't see how you're going to make 4 goals in 4 seconds.
Well, that would be a rate constant of 1 goal per second for my reaction enjoyers out there. And I don't quite see that happening here.
Keeping it in the air well after the timers run out.
Macaron
trying
going
to go for
it.
Goal.
Oh
Not
my
quite
goodness.
Grab it. But that's game 2 going to MTU Huskies.
Strong 2-0 lead here. Moving out of game 1, I definitely see like that. I was wrong. Michigan Tech is not a defensive demon. They are on the offense, and they are out for blood.
That must be Saunders' game style coming out because he's been gone the past couple weeks. Now that he's back, I feel like Braden is a lot more, Adola is a lot more comfortable.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Macaron as well, and they have a lot more team synergy, especially. So I think that's really great that Saunders back, and they can kind of put that crushing teamwork to use.
Absolutely, that was something that Tech was just struggling. It felt like all of their offensive plays were just like a second or two out of whack there. And
Yep.
so with Sonder back, it looks like we've got a great offensive coordination going in here.
It's fantastic to see all the technical skills coming out from our MTU Huskies, like flip resets from Braden and great boost management in the air from Sonder to get those really high up goals and keeping that ball out of their area. Really great to see.
Yup. And those air dribbles in particular, just like being able to kind of fly past. Oh, and here we are moving into game 3. Seton Hall on the ropes.
On the offensive here, Dola gets it out, no trouble. Got lots of boost to spare here.
And you've got to imagine, from the Tech player's perspective, you're on match point. You just need to hold this down, get yourself a lead, and keep that offensive pressure up so that they cannot breathe.
Absolutely. In Smash a lot, you see people, they get a lead and they stop interacting at all because they know you can keep that lead. I feel like in Rocket League, it's the exact opposite. You want to always be putting that pressure on, keep getting those goals, and just absolutely stack on the deficit.
Absolutely.
Because that makes the other team play a little bit more scared, a little bit more desperate. They make more mistakes. And I feel like that would be great for our Huskies if they can get an early lead here.
Absolutely.
Got to get it out of their goal first.
Yep.
Back to center.
Ooh, great. That's a shot.
Great air touch.
Oh, and Sonder getting a crazy save inside the goal.
Yeah, right on the corner there. Yeah, Seton Hall doing a really good job of defense here. Yep. MTU Huskies having a little bit of trouble. Ooh.
Very stark difference from the past 2 games. Both had a goal within 15 seconds, and here we are.
The ball shoots all the way across, and Sonder gets a goal from all the way back in their side. Wow. That was just... Ooh, the double pinch!
Wow.
That's great. I love that. Holy.
And that was like almost the full field.
They must be feeling good about that one. I can hear them laughing from down there.
And there you are.
There's our early lead we were talking about here. Ooh, the bump on the car. Oh. And they're going to make it.
Yep. Wow. Not quite the perfect touch from Macaron there.
Looks like Adola kind of bumped Richard Millie a little bit, but yeah, he's going to sneak it in right past Macaron.
And there we are. 1-1 yet again. On the kickoff, going to the left side of the field, Adola on the chase, air dribble.
Not quite going to make it in. Sonder with the pickup.
And Macaron not quite going to be able to catch it with the double jump, I think, flip, one of the two.
Unable to get that hit there. Pushes Decon into the ball for a touch. Unfortunately, it's going right back towards... Oh, no, not another one.
Oh, my goodness.
Right from center court.
Sonder has taken the whole spectrum of shots, right point blank, right full field, and everything in between. Scoring so many goals for the Michigan Tech Huskies here.
Really good to see him back and putting in the work for us.
And once again, you've got that lead. What are you going to do except run away with this?
Absolutely. Don't count Seton Hall out yet. There's still 3 minutes on the clock and 3 more possible games to do, so... We've seen how easily they can make up a goal deficit in 10, 15 seconds. So
absolutely,
Michigan Tech still got to play a little bit careful here.
And Sonder playing careful indeed. Great save on the ball. Great save again, but Decon able to push it into the goal there.
Great patience, great positioning. Decon was just waiting for that touch from Prask. Sonder not able to get it out in time, just kind of stalls it right there in the air, and then Decon takes it home.
And we've got a 2-2 lead in the game. About half of the time is gone.
Looking very
close. Lots
of
goals going on this game.
Be a very exciting end to this game 3. Seton Hall kind of getting their feet under them here.
Absolutely. Decon going on the aggressive again. Stuck in the corner. Macaron going to kind of contest that.
Tries to ground pinch into the goal, but Sonder was there to keep it out. Great game sense.
There's Decon again, going for the reset, not quite able to get it.
Oh, going high. Passing it to Macaron, who passes it to the corner, gets the double wall bounce, but Richard Millie's there for the save.
And Sonder coming in again. Adola, great touch. Decon with the save.
Needed all three of them to
Macaron.
block that one.
Oh
Adola
my
back in.
goodness. This aggression cannot be stopped.
Great touch from Saunders. He's going to get the double wall bounce. Not quite. A little bit too high.
Adola, yet again, somehow always finds his way near the ball.
Fantastic save from Sonder. Holy.
And a demo on Adola coming right back into the fight.
Yeah, I feel like Saunders just like right there where you need him in all the important spots. He's really great positioning, playing off of Macaron and Adola and their ball touches.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic. Adola in the back seat here, trying to bounce it off the corner.
Sonder dipping into the goal to kind of take control. Little bit of a miscoordination there. Both Sonder and Adola going for it.
A little bit of a scramble in center court here.
It must
Decon
feel
popping
nice
it up.
having a teammate that's always exactly where you need him to be.
Oh, it's great. You can kind of play the game that you need to play. Sonder, great save, jumping up to
Again.
catch the goal here. Yeah, just going 1-for-1 here on all these shots and goals.
And
Sonder
Sonder
once again
again.
pinching it back all the way into the goal. Adola misses the shot, unfortunately. Sonder bringing it back.
Macaron going for it.
Sonder's going back into the goal. Yep, there it is for the save. Unfortunate demolition. But he's back with 33 boost once again. Nothing too bad came of that, fortunately.
Oh, and there's a shot by Sonder. Not quite going to hit the wall.
Grabs the rebound. Adola for another shot. Hits the crossbar a little bit too high, unfortunately, and Seton Hall is able to take back control. Here's Sonder taking the pass from Decon.
10.
Right in the corner.
And
Looks
we
like we're going to
might
OT.
be going to overtime. Unless someone can make a shot in these remaining 3, 2, 1.
Off the wall here. We're going to get the dribble. Little bit. It hits the ground. We got OT for game 3.
And the next goal wins?
Next goal wins.
Okay.
Unless they've changed it in the past years, but I don't think they have. We're going to start in the... Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
And that aggressive play again yet from Seton Hall, just barely not going to work out.
Ball's hanging out in Huskies' goal here in the corner. Macaron, great touch out in the corner, back to center court. Adola's going to try to take it. Doesn't get the wall, unfortunately. Richard Millie taking it back. Unable to get the shot on goal here. Macaron taking it up the corner. Decon stops it, but Adola's right there.
And Sonder just kind of sitting back, seeing where he needs to be, and great catch.
If I'm the Huskies here, I want to play careful. I don't want to take this to a game 4, you know?
Absolutely not. And almost
Near goal
going to
here.
get it again. Stuck on the crossbar.
Decon pops it up past Sonder there.
Demo on Adola. And ball going to the orange side of the field, going to the blue side of the field. And
Decon with a shot on goal, and he scores. Game 3 goes to Seton Hall. Wow, I think that was just really good, right time, right place sort of thing. And Sonder trying to get a boost off the corner, and Adola not quite able to get there in time.
Yep. Very, very close game going in favor of Seton Hall, but Tech still has 2 games to play around with, still a little bit of time to experiment, still a little bit of time to kind of take what information you've got and close this down.
Absolutely. Yeah, the mental stack is so important here because going up 2-0, having that really dominant game 2 and then losing game 3 in OT, you really got to keep that level head of,
absolutely,
we can do this, we've done it before, let's just get one more game and close out the set.
So. Absolutely. Could not have been closer to the Tech victory, and yet going into game 4, you've got to keep that momentum rocking.
Absolutely. And speaking of closer, do you want to be closer to campus? If you're a Tech student, we have places for that. You can find the perfect location and live where you want to live at houghtonforrent.com. Go to houghtonforrent.com to learn more.
Absolutely. And if you're just joining us now, if you joined late and want to keep up with the rest of MTU Esports, check out our YouTube channel at MTU Esports. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, and see some past VODs.
And here we go for game 4. Quick start here.
Seton Hall always coming out swinging. Seems like they tend to get the upper hand on the first kickoff of each game.
For sure, and they're riding off the momentum there. Really clutch OT for game 3. They've got the most recent win, so we'll see how they use that to their advantage here. Great block from Decon on goal. Corner shot from Macaron.
And Adola just kind of being in the way, in the perfect, annoying spot for the other team to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic positioning from our Huskies. Keeping that, playing that like interrupt play style. Ooh,
Whoa.
a little bit of lag there, it looks like. Not sure what that was.
Not going to get a shot on the goal here. Right to Adola. Gonna be able to dribble along the wall. Decon coming in to kind of take the ball going back towards the Huskies.
Sonder back in that perfect spot, bringing it back to center court. Prashk here, little on a breakaway, not able to get the corner or the little side bump there into the goal. It was a hard angle to get to. He can up in the ceiling, tries to get the ground pinch, not going to go super far. Back around, bounces up into the air. Adola able to confirm, but not quite. Sonder
And
takes the
there's
first goal.
first goal yet again.
Let's go Huskies. Yeah, see, we see that great teamwork from Adola and Sonder here. Just Adola bringing it under the crossbar and Sonder taking the rebound and popping it right in.
And let's not discount Macaron either, kind of getting it into the perfect position for Braden to pick it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Straight to the Huskies goal after a demolition on Sonder.
Going for the touch, not quite. Oh,
Gets the corner bounce.
but Adola able to poke his head out and say, nuh-uh. Ball up in the air, Prashk going up to chase. Flying right past Macaron, but gonna miss the goal by a little bit.
That was a great bump from Richard Milley, waiting for Prash to kind of get out of the way and then, hitting the ball head on, trying to get it straight into the goal and sneak it past all our MTU Huskies. I like that play a lot. Got 50 boost up here in the air. Macaron, Adola positioning himself greatly to get that ball out of the center goal. Macaron taking it all the way to Seton Hall, gonna pinch it in the air.
Adola trying to wrest the control yet again, but Prashk squeezing it past him. And Huskies under a little bit of pressure here. Still in the corner, still under control, but you want to get this ball to the other side.
Great dribble from Adola, getting it past Richard Milley. Unfortunately, going to take a demo there. I'm going to lose advantage on the ball, but I really like how he snuck it past Richard Milley there.
Richard Milley just kind of hanging back, seeing where he needs to be. Not going to get an opportunity to jump on, though. And Tech players, once again, just looking rough under the boost conditions here.
Mm-hmm. Really great stop by Adola there. Not a lot of boost. It's coming out from the corner in a really bad angle, but he got to where he needed to be. It's just great technical discipline there.
Macaron making a run.
Ball. Econ popping it up. Adola right there to save it. Gonna do a little bit of a dribble. Rich Milley takes it out and throws it to the corner again. Or the side, rather.
Another shot.
It's the wall bounce, and that goes in.
Boom! These are by request of Braden, by the way. He does ask me. He did ask me to say boom every time I was on comms, and he scored. The whole screen going white.
Yeah, total flashbang. Hopefully that'll wake up Seton Hall a little bit. We got a minute and a half left in Game 4. They've really got to come alive here in the last 90 seconds. Grab some goals.
Absolutely.
It looks like MTU Huskies are once again running away with this game.
Yep, and now that you've got that extra point to play around with, you gotta wonder, is Tech willing to make those aggressive plays now?
Yeah, we shall see.
Oh, not quite gonna get the touch.
Adola bouncing it back, hoping Saunders there. Looks like he's playing a little bit more defensive here, though.
Yep.
Saw from his POV.
Macaron popping the ball up.
Adola for the shot on goal.
Decon
takes
and
it away.
Richard Milley both ready and positioned to stop it.
Less than 60 seconds on the clock here. Going right back to Seton Hall's goal. They're just struggling to keep it in the Huskies' side of the court here.
And I think it was game 2, similar situation. Too many goals to make up in this time if you're not on top of it. And Tech's defense is just impeccable.
Absolutely. They've been doing so well in this game, especially keeping it out of their goal, keeping it in the corner where Seton Hall's having trouble really getting momentum on the ball.
Absolutely. Getting the ball in the middle here, not quite able to get high enough to keep the pressure on and moving to the blue side of the field.
A little bit of an overextension from Adola there, letting Seton Hall take advantage of the ball, but there's Sonder once again
A little
sitting
bit
in the
of a
goal.
team save there.
Mm-hmm.
Adola popping it up so that Sonder can get a good touch and send it far away.
Here we go.
And 1
Out of
second,
time.
I don't think I see a world where Seton Hall can close this.
No, I don't think so either. It's still in the air though.
Yep. I
Keep it
suppose
up
you
for
could
as long
say
as they can.
I suppose you could say the game's still up in the air. And
No
that is
longer.
going to be a 3-1 victory for Michigan Tech.
Congratulations to our Huskies.
Great situation for the Huskies.
That was
Lost
a great game to
3-1
watch.
last week, won 3-1 this week.
They're bouncing back really heavy.
Absolutely.
Sonder, Macaron, Adola, man, I just love the team synergy from these guys. They made some amazing plays. The defense was really fun to watch, and yeah, great game all around.
Really got to hand it to Sonder there. He was always where he needed to be. Great defensive all-star, great offensive all-star. Always ready to play off of what his teammates were kind of handing him.
For sure. If it were me, I would definitely give Sonder the MVP for today. I think he did fantastic for being out for a couple weeks. So
Absolutely.
definitely put in the work while he hasn't been at practice, and we saw that come out today during the game. So good stuff from everybody.
Good stuff indeed. And high spirits on the Rocket League team today.
For sure. They're going to be feeling good after that one.
Absolutely. Take this momentum and run through the rest of the season, hopefully.
Absolutely. Hoping to learn a couple more technical terms for next time we hop on stream.
Absolutely. I don't think most of the words that I said were right, but that's okay because
I'm sure they knew what you were talking about.
Absolutely.
Because that's all that matters. All right.
But moving back to the schedule here, if you want to see more MTU action, come back tomorrow to see the Overwatch team take on Alvernia University, and maybe check in on Thursday to see the Valorant team take on Auburn.
We also have our Smash streams as usual on Friday and Saturday, so be sure to check those out as well.
Absolutely. Going to be some hard matches this week, I believe, for Smash. They might be taking on Fisher or another one of the Fisher or Northwood, possibly.
Yeah, it's gonna be some tough stuff for the Playfly League. Fisher with the Sonics, best Sonic in the world,
Absolutely.
second best, widely regarded as the second best player in the world for multiple years.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a toughie for sure.
Yeah. And in the Mankato League as well, MTU Smash is undefeated so far. So
looks like going to take a easy invitation to the LAN Invitational. And
yeah, the finals.
Bring home a trophy for the Huskies.
Absolutely.
Looks like we're trying to get somebody for a player interview here, so we'll have that going in a couple minutes, hopefully.
Absolutely, and we're going to get to ask some great questions about how they feel about the match and what they've got going on.
All right, welcome back to stream. I'm joined here by Sonder, Adam. Great stuff today. Great 3-1 over Seton Hall. I just got a couple questions for you. So you've been away for a couple weeks. I want to know, how does it feel to be back with your team and playing with your team?
Yeah, no, it feels amazing, honestly. The break, it kind of sucked, but coming back, being able to get into practices, workouts, get into the games and back into the esports atmosphere, it's been really nice. I missed it.
Awesome, yeah. So I want to know, I haven't played Rocket League in forever. I don't really know what high level looks like. So I'm curious, what sort of plays do you guys go for in game? Are there certain strategies you kind of try to employ, or tell me about that?
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like our team specifically, we try to really implement a lot of passes and base kind of our play style around, just getting the ball to teammates and making that space. Because, when you get the ball out to someone in mid, it creates so much distance between you and that opponent sitting in that.
Yep.
And it really just opens up the field of play and creates that pressure.
It's amazing. Yeah, I saw you guys doing a lot of the passing back and forth, especially from corner to corner, and I thought that was really cool. So that's awesome. Yeah. And I also want to know, so you won game 2 pretty easily, and then game 3 was a very close overtime loss. I want to know the mental stack. Is it really disheartening to lose those OTs, and how do you come back from that in game 4?
Yeah, no, I mean, at first it definitely stung a little bit because, we just came off of 2 pretty simple wins.
Yep.
And then going into that game 3, it was kind of there's no way we're going to lose it. Even being in OT, we still felt confident. We had the pressure and everything going our way. So that little slip up, it hurt. But I mean, after, time dissipated, we went through what went wrong and talked it out.
Yep.
we were right back,
Yeah,
we
gotta
were right back
gotta
to
get
being
that
on a
mental
roll.
reset, lock back in, take that set. Yeah, it was great stuff from you guys tonight. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna end stream here. Be sure to stay up to date on MTU Sports by liking and subscribing to follow along with us. And thank you again to all of our sponsors supporting MTU Sports. My name's Jake. I'm joined here by Sonder. Have a great night, everybody.